legitimate overlords, these money printers, and their minions that go along with it. Starting with things like the politicians. They're just whores for these people. That's all they are. I don't give a crap what the people want. You know, and then the mainstream media has been going along with it. And then the educational system. I mean, you know, don't the professors and why don't we ask, well, who decides the curriculum? You know, what's going on here? How come, you know, there's no value placed on ethics when really, to any, you know, philosopher worth his salt, ethics is numero uno. You know, that's the most important thing we've got to get. That if we're ever to attain happiness, humanity has to learn to live by the golden rule, to treat others in a manner with which we want to be treated. It's that simple. That you say, you know what, that's logical, that's reasonable, and that way we won't have conflict if we were all doing that and not being hypocrites and being introspective and reflective and saying, am I really being the person that I want to be? You know, like I'd like to be the nicest guy in the whole world. I wish everybody liked me. But that can't be the case. I know that I'm hated and it doesn't feel good. And the only thing that helps me stand is knowing deep down in my heart I want the best for everybody. And that includes my enemies. And the same with God. I learned that from God, to love my enemies. God, you know, lets me do that so that I could be free and turn to Him and say, you be the judge. If there's got to be condemnation, let it come from you. In the meantime, I need to stand up against them. If their fruits are rotten, I've got to point it out. And I'm going to say, it's this, that, and the next thing. You know, this is why your fruits are rotten. You know, I know that you create chaos. I know that you want problems so that you can maintain control. You hate humanity. You want to cull the population. You're evil. And you'll do whatever it takes to get your way. You're just like bratty little kids in a beautiful candy shop. You know, you can't let everybody share in the goodies. You got to smash up the joint. You know, instead of letting, you know, a sea of prosperity, you know, tide of prosperity lift the ships of humanity through sound currency, you know, through egalitarian governance, okay? You just got to go in there like snot-nosed bratty kids, and then I got to stand here and other people and act like parents when it's no fun to have to parent somebody that in a lot of cases is older than you. But that's exactly what I believe God is calling on all of us to do, is do whatever is put upon you in your heart and mind and spirit to stand against it, because you're doing something and you will be rewarded, you will be repaid, okay, from feeling joy and peace and saying, you know what, I can walk through this storm, I can walk through this fire, I can do whatever it takes because He's walking with me and He's strengthening me and helping me to carry on one day at a time, one moment at a time, whatever it takes. If you call on the name of God, you know what I mean? If you call on Jesus and say, you know what, help me stand today, just today, against the wickedness in this world, and to be on your side and to admit when I'm wrong and confess my sin, you know, then you promise you'll give me a better place and that I will attain true happiness, lasting happiness, you know, not through materialism, through financial prosperity, financial success. You know, you want to value the right things and consider the right possessions of greatest value and therefore offering you success. And that's wisdom and knowledge and truth and justice and mercy and every single good quality, characteristic, attribute you want to embrace and try to embody in being God's friend and going out there and speaking truth to power, because these people are haters. And you know, if this new world order crowd, this globalist crowd gets their way, okay, it's going to get really ugly. And you know, I don't have all the answers. I don't know why God is allowing these people to have so much leeway, but you know, for whatever purpose He is. And you know, His name is going to be vindicated. We're all going to know the source, and there's going to be a great divide, a great chasm is going to be fixed. And those people are going to go to a definite, distinct place known as hell. And they all get to hang out there with no decent, righteous human beings to bully around, to take advantage of, to subjugate and marginalize, and to just, you know, make their lives miserable. That's their whole thing, is making us miserable. And the only way to stand against that is go for the jugular, go for the root cause of that misery, understanding how they're doing it through money, through making us dependent on their sorcery, on their magic, this printed, counterfeit, form of control that they have over us is money. Anyhow, I'm going to end this video, and I wish the best to everybody out there. I really do. And have a great day, huh?